First up, protest action against the controversial Natural Resources Fund bill intensifies. Newly elected leader of the People's National Congress Reform, Aubrey Norton, opposition parliamentarians, and other concerned Guyanese today joined together to protest the controversial Natural Resources Fund bill. The protest action was held outside of the Arthur Chung Conference Center, where a sitting of the National Assembly was being held.
This is the sort of spendthrift attitude and process that is currently going to be undertaken by this government. What this is going to result in is the concept of what we call, and economists around the world call, Dutch disease. There will be an increased spending power. There will be a greater demand for goods and services. There will be increased inflation. There will be an appreciation of our exchange rate. And ultimately, none of these things will result in a better life for the Guyanese people. We have examples around the world of Africa and Venezuela. Even in Trinidad, they suffered elements or manifestations of poor policies by spending out sums of their heritage and stabilization fund. So we are at a very serious stage in our country's history. This is not about politics. This is about the lives of the entire Guyanese nation and the unborn persons who will come and live in this country.
Back and look at us and say, wait, is this what our grandparents leave us in? You know, they will be cursing us in our graves. And let us don't allow that, man. Let us don't allow that. We have to stand up, defend and protect their livelihood tomorrow and the next day. If I can take them to court tomorrow morning, I'd love to do that. I would love to spend my own money to fight this money. And if the law permits, of course I'll do that. Of course we all will do it.
Whatever the hard-working people try to do, they cannot get past the poll. Only a small few in the governing party can get to the top, spending all our wealth. We would have went to Dubai and tell them how great a nation we are. What a beautiful country we have. We have not said to the people in Dubai what happens at the eastern and western end of the harbor bridge in the rush hours, morning and evening. Same as Parika, Supernam. Only the hard-working, decent people struggles to get to the other end at the end of the day. And what do we get? We would have sold this entire country for what? Nothing. And because we are not seeing, we don't have eyes. Only the smart ones who sits in the high offices can see the other end.
The bill is expected to be debated soon.
Planning an elegant or corporate event? Let the experts at Star Rentals equip you. Give your event that spectacular 5-star experience it deserves with the options of transparent tents of various sizes, indoor and outdoor formal bars and cocktail tables with LED lights, stage, podium with lighting, portable AC units, generators, executive portable washrooms, outdoor light tower and much more. Call today 226-3020, online www.starrentalsgy.com. Star Rentals, we got you covered.
Are you having problems sleeping at night? Well, worry no more. Comfort Sleep mattresses are simply the best. Comfort Sleep provides quality products, factory fresh and better value. With every purchase you make, you become part of our family and help to fulfill the need of the less fortunate. Comfort Sleep, as part of their corporate duty, provides meals for over 500 children in regions 3, 4 and 6, 3 times a week. This, among other charitable events, year-round is part of our mandate. What are you waiting for? Keep the dream going. Be part of this great family. Comfort Sleep, Eccles Industrial Estate, East Bank, Demerara. Telephone 233-3013 or 233-2657. Email comfortsleep49@gmail.com.
Hey, Looking for office furniture, stationery, electronics, janitorial supplies, or even dietary products? Okay, stop searching, because we at Imperial Trading have all that and more. Check us out at 73 Section 8 Urban Street, or give us a ring on 639-3785. And be sure to ask about our special discounts. Whatever you need, we got it. Because at Imperial Trading, we operate so you can operate.
Hello?
Grandson, tear up his granny.
Man, granny, what now, man?
Grandson, tear up. Good morning. Come, please do something for granny fast. No, I want to get some groceries for me from the market.
Man, granny, you could call Trace Delivery Service, you know?
You know about the Trace Delivery Service and you never tell me? Look, just give me the number.
The number is...
All right.
It's up.
Granddaughter, you reach fast, man.
Yes,
You got
Granny.
hook up.
Yes, Granny, yes. Anything else? Everything
I
come
ain't
up to
gotta get
15,000.
How much it come up to?
15, including the delivery.
Well, I ain't ready to do nothing else. I just gotta go by NIS and do some running.
But Granny, we just do the tough for you, know. I gotta do sign behind your check and
You make
we
a
can go
joke.
for your thing. You ain't gotta forget no COVID card or nothing. We doing everything for you.
All right, hold on. I got it from a thing. Tear up where you go in. Step back. Step back. If you didn't go and buy it from me at the market, you want to see what I got in my bag. Good. Clean the feet.
Such your grandson.
Grandson, my tail.
President of the Guyana Public Service Union, Patrick Yard, is calling for sweeper cleaners to be treated fairly as other public servants. Yard made the comments even as his union investigates the refusal to give sweeper cleaners the government announced 7% increase. In an interview with this newscast, Yard said it is shocking and disturbing.
And it is these unconscionable, uncaring acts that are occurring that is really, really disturbing and brings about a sense of urgency in how we deal with this matter. Because no caring government, no people who claim that they got working class credentials will be so harsh and hurting to people at the lowest level, you know? And it is pretty disturbing.
It was President David Granger's government in 2019 that announced that sweeper cleaners in the public education system will begin benefiting from the new minimum wage, at the time $70,000. Yard said in 2020 and 2021 nothing was given to sweeper cleaners, and he said it is really hurting.
From the commitments that we were given, and I could share with you correspondence to this effect. And the last set of correspondence was from President Granger, who said the Minister of Finance, Jordan, and the Public Service Minister was looking at this sweeper cleaner matter. And now, lo and behold, and this was hurting. It is really hurting. Because you find the most vulnerable people are the people who are worst treated. The most vulnerable people. Sweeper cleaners, right? And don't ignore the importance of their jobs, you know, especially in this pandemic area. Keeping schools clean, protecting children from possible infections, right? And it is shocking. The paltry 7%, they're being denied. Okay? It is shocking.
Many of those sweeper cleaners have worked within the school system. for years below the minimum wage, and in 2019 they were paid the minimum wage of $70,000. The sweeper cleaners are the ones who keep the environment of the school clean, and they are saying that this struggle did not start overnight. Opposition leader Joseph Harmon is not prepared just yet to step aside as opposition leader following his defeat at the PNCR Biannual Delegates Congress recently. Harmon said the Constitution provides for the position of leader of the opposition, and there is a process by which any change of that position will take place.
Is there any chance of you stepping aside as opposition leader?
Not that I see it.
If you're called upon to do so by way of a majority of the current executive.
Well, if in fact my situation, my sitting there, makes it difficult for the members of parliament to be able to challenge the PPP and to confront them at every level, then certainly I will consider it. So it is a matter though of our strength in the National Assembly, our ability to confront the PPP and their parliamentary agenda. That is what is important. And that's a constitutional process. So that the elections in the People's National Congress reform does not change the setting, does not change the arrangement in the parliament itself. You'd recall that the leader of the opposition is representative of over 218,000 persons who went to the electorate and voted. And so that is my mandate. The mandate of the leader of the PNC is a separate mandate altogether. I believe that the two positions that we should work together very closely, but they are two separate positions altogether. Well, the challenge is that during the course of an election, you're asking now the delegates to vote for you. The delegates are, I think, according to the numbers, are 1,700 or thereabouts. You are sitting there now representing 218,000. And so it's really a massive move from 218,000 to 1,700. And so it's not as simple as that. I think that the point I wanted to make sure in the elections was that people understood that I was already the leader of the opposition and that it was a simple process of getting the strength of the party behind the leader of the opposition.
Harmon was speaking outside of the Georgetown Magistrates Court on Tuesday. There is also talk about recalling some current members of parliament to be replaced by the current members of the newly elected PNCR executive. Harmon said members of parliament cannot be recalled willy-nilly.
And these are all constitutional issues, right? That members of parliament cannot be recalled willy-nilly. There is a constitutional process which also involves the representative of the list and a recommendation that has to be made to the National Assembly. This is where the process takes place, nowhere else. I will only support a recall on the basis of the performance of the MPs in the Parliament. Right now, I think that the MPs are doing a great job. I think that they have performed well, and they continue to perform well, and they have my support.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website at www.rdproductionsgy.com.